Yeah, I think using the platform she has that she's gained with all these followers nationally, but also globally now.
The WNBA is officially stunned as Caitlin Clark single-handedly drives nearly 25% of all ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and television ratings across the league. Her unprecedented star power is no longer just a storyline. It's reshaping the future of women's basketball in real time. The question now isn't if Clark is changing the game, but how one player became such a dominant force, and what this means for the league's evolution moving forward.
I want y'all to tell me, what do y'all not like about Caitlin Clark? Is it the media coverage? Do you not like?
From the very beginning, the WNBA fan base has been buzzing with a mix of excitement and disbelief after a jaw-dropping statistic about Caitlin Clark's impact surfaced last season. Her influence stretched far beyond box scores and highlight reels. Clark didn't just play the game. She reshaped the league's narrative, reignited fan engagement, and brought a level of mainstream attention to women's basketball that few could have imagined just years ago.
On the tickets to the Indiana Fever home opener right now, the cheapest ticket to get you into the building to see Caitlin Clark, $271. And as the tweet here says, that's more expensive than 29 of the 30 NBA teams' home opener lowest priced ticket. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to give you one more here, Ron, before I get your thoughts. A valuation expert estimates that Caitlin Clark has generated somewhere on the order of 36 million extra dollars of revenue for the city of Indianapolis since she was drafted by the Fever.
The numbers themselves are nothing short of staggering. Caitlin Clark was directly responsible for driving 25% of all WNBA ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and television viewership last season. That revelation sent shockwaves through the basketball world, sparking admiration, disbelief, and intense debate among fans, analysts, and even league executives. How could a single player generate such a monumental impact across an entire professional league?
That's a more rational request, at least. The only problem is the WNBA, until Caitlin Clark, had no revenue.
For fans, the statistics simply confirmed what they already knew. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player. She's a phenomenon. Her jaw-dropping performances at Iowa transitioned seamlessly into her professional career, where her dynamic style, confidence, and clutch brilliance immediately captivated audiences nationwide. Whether she's pulling up from the logo, threading impossible passes, or rallying her team in pressure-packed moments, Clark consistently delivers must-see basketball.
Obviously spaces the floor for us. She makes tough buckets. She gives us another option on the floor to run our off-ball screening action for. She gives us another player that can play with the ball in her hands in the two-man game. She just has a really high IQ and understanding of it.
But her ability to draw fans goes far beyond pure skill. Caitlin Clark embodies a rare blend of elite talent and undeniable marketability. She wears her passion openly, electrifies arenas with her energy, and backs it all up with performances that demand attention. For many fans, Clark represents the dawn of a new era for the WNBA, one where the league isn't just respected, but celebrated on a national stage.
Is a superstar, not a female superstar. She is a superstar. She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves the needle. The ratings just came in. Caitlin Clark's game on Sunday did a bigger number than Warriors Celtics. Did 3.5 million. Warriors Celtics did 3 million. 3.5 million for a women's college basketball game. I think the WNBA, they have two great teams. They have the Liberty and the Aces. And they played in the finals last year. They both have, multiple MVP caliber players, but it hasn't garnered quite the buzz yet. You already have a pretty high level of basketball, and then you add in a superstar in Caitlin Clark to the...
Fans quickly took to social media to express their awe and pride in what Caitlin Clark has accomplished. Comments like, "Caitlin is the future of basketball, she's making history," and "we're lucky to witness this in real time," flooded platforms like Twitter and Instagram. Others pointed out how rare it is for a single player to have such a dramatic effect on an entire league's revenue, comparing Clark's influence to NBA legends who became global icons. League executives are undoubtedly paying close attention. Clark's measurable impact on ticket sales, merchandise, and viewership serves as a powerful reminder of the market potential of women's basketball when a star connects with audiences on both a personal and professional level. It's a clear wake-up call for the league to continue amplifying star power and building on the momentum she has created.
I want y'all to tell me, what do y'all not like about Caitlin Clark? Is it the media coverage? Do you not like that she complains after foul calls like everybody else? What exactly is the reason why I see so much hate on social media and from WNBA players? All she's doing is bringing more attention to the game, and she's very skilled. Like, whenever I watch Iowa games, her teammates always got an open shot. Please explain to me, why do y'all...
For longtime WNBA fans, this statistic feels like validation. It confirms what they've believed all along about the talent, excitement, and untapped potential of women's basketball. Clark's ability to turn regular season games into must-see events and casual viewers into diehard fans speaks to her rare brilliance. As the league moves into a new season, all eyes will be on Caitlin Clark and whether she can continue elevating the WNBA to unprecedented heights. But one thing is already certain. She's not just playing basketball, she's changing the game. And the fans are fully on board, with the numbers backing it up.
The official homepage of the WNBA right now, when they announce the schedule, is a photo of Caitlin Clark, and that's it. It's only Caitlin. It's not any other players. It's not any other teams. The fact that they are seemingly leaning into her finally, at the very off the rip, leaning into her, like having her front and center, this is just something that I don't think that we would have seen last season. And
Now, the WNBA world is buzzing after another staggering revelation. Caitlin Clark reportedly accounted for nearly a quarter of the league's total ticket sales last season. That statistic has ignited intense debate among fans, players, and analysts, not just about her impact, but about whether she deserves far more than her current $76,000 salary, a figure that matches other stars like Angel Reese. Despite Clark's unparalleled influence, her ability to draw fans to arenas and screens alike is undeniable. Her electrifying performances, deep-range shooting, and fiery competitive spirit made her the undeniable face of women's basketball last season. She wasn't just another player. She was the engine driving the league's growth, from sellout crowds to a surge in merchandise sales bearing her name and number.
Pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know, the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. Let me do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah, it covers that. It definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74?
Still, the most shocking detail remains her responsibility for 25% of all WNBA ticket sales. Fans reacted with disbelief, with many arguing that such impact deserves recognition not only in accolades, but in financial compensation. Social media exploded with posts asking how the league could justify paying her the same salary as others when she is widely viewed as carrying the league's growth. Much of the frustration stems from the WNBA's salary cap structure, which limits player earnings regardless of individual impact. Despite driving massive increases in ticket sales, merchandise, and viewership, Caitlin Clark remains bound to a standard contract paying $76,000 annually, far below what many fans believe reflects her true value. Comparisons to Angel Reese, another talented rising star earning the same salary, have only intensified the debate, with fans arguing that Reese's commercial and ticket-selling influence does not approach Clark's.
Literally making $76K. You look at any male sports and people are getting $1 million just signing bonuses, not even their contract. On the one side, you get a lot of people that rightfully so bring up the fact that like, hey, people don't watch the WNBA. I think it's great that like more eyeballs are coming into it now. Caitlin Clark being a part of the league is definitely going to bring more attention to it. I hope that more fans buy tickets, buy jerseys, watch the games, because that's what's going to get players paid more. But I was genuinely surprised at how little that was.
players. More players like this come, or she brings more excitement, then all of a sudden people get more engaged to other players that she might be playing against to see who they're battling. And that's kind of how this thing kind of builds momentum. If you look at it, it's kind of like CrossFit Games. Like back in the day, it started off where it's at. Then personalities start to grow it, and then more money comes, and then more money comes, and then more money comes. Maybe WNBA hasn't had that like catalyst that it needed to spark this like snow.
To many supporters, the WNBA's current salary structure feels outdated and ill-equipped to reward players who dramatically elevate the league's profile. Clark's contributions have brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA, prompting growing calls for the league to rethink its approach to player compensation. On the other side of the debate, some fans and analysts caution against focusing too heavily on one individual, arguing that sustainable growth depends on promoting the league as a whole. Even among those voices, however, there is widespread acknowledgement that Caitlin Clark's impact is extraordinary and that her influence warrants special recognition within the league's future plans.
Like a typical New York Liberty game, the courtside seats for this game cost high four figures, drawing on a par with the NBA.
I mean, that is crazy and quite the phenomenon. But then when I started reading about her, the stories that I encountered were all about the contrast between how popular she is. And then we have her starting salary as the WNBA's #1 draft pick, which is going to be $76,535.
Clark's impact has also drawn renewed attention to the broader issue of pay disparity in women's sports when compared to their NBA counterparts. Despite demonstrating comparable levels of dedication, skill, and marketability, WNBA players earn only a fraction of the salaries seen in the men's game. Caitlin Clark's situation has become a rallying point for fans calling for systemic change in how women athletes are valued and compensated. As the conversation grows louder, all eyes are on the WNBA to see how it responds. Will the league find a way to properly reward players like Clark who are directly driving its success, or will the current structure remain unchanged, risking frustration among fans and discontent among players?
A rookie deal coming in at $338,056, with then people quickly comparing that to the NBA, where last year's #1 pick landed a 4-year contract worth $55 million. With people saying the fact that Caitlin's making less than 1% of her male counterpart, that's wild, especially since it can't be overstated what an impact she's had on the sport. This year, the women's NCAA championship game brought in more eyeballs than the men's, averaging nearly 19 million viewers compared to the men at under 50.
For Caitlin Clark, the focus remains firmly on her love for the game and her commitment to excellence on the court. Still, even she cannot ignore the magnitude of her influence. Whether it's selling out arenas, boosting television viewership, or inspiring the next generation of athletes, Clark has become far more than just a player. She's a movement. And as fans continue to argue, movements deserve to be compensated accordingly. The question now is whether the WNBA will rise to the occasion and fully recognize the value of its brightest stars. For many supporters, the answer feels obvious. Caitlin Clark isn't just earning her paycheck, she's earning the league's growth.
For anybody that's an athlete to do a triple, that's just...
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, I suppose he called. I don't know if he called or not, but he could have.
No, I don't know if Michael Jordan did, but Kevin Durant's been a fan of hers for a couple of years now. They talk. He sends her shoes.
Does he?
Yeah. She has had some former, NBA players that you would all recognize, send her text messages, Facebook Messenger, send her gifts and things. It's really cool.
It's amazing.
Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of sensational. She dominated headlines, shattered records, and captivated fans with her unmatched skill. She proved she wasn't just the best rookie of the year, she was the future of women's basketball. Yet alongside her meteoric rise, Clark faced unexpected pushback from both peers and league narratives. Despite being the most influential figure in the WNBA's growth last season, claims emerged suggesting that others shared or even surpassed her impact. Players like Angel Reese, an undeniably talented athlete, were cited as comparable drivers of the league's surge in attention. However, the release of a staggering statistic put those claims into perspective. Caitlin Clark alone accounted for 25% of the WNBA's ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and television viewership.